started in '07. I was in office at that time. And I remember when the Epstein case got resolved, so many of his fellow U.S. attorneys were like, what the hell?
Even then?
Yes. Because when you saw the nature of the allegations, but then also, we didn't even know the depth of it, but then when you saw the way he got sent to state court, and then the sentence in county jail where he was allowed to leave during the day and just sleep there at night, like, we all thought, what the hell is this? And so, going all the way back now, nearly 20 years, this has been something that, as law enforcement, we thought was completely absurd and something was going on. We didn't know what at the time. Now we understand it much, much more. And I don't think it's going to end anytime soon because, remember, he said there's 6 million documents. They've released 3.5 million pages of the 6 million pages. So what's the deal with the other 2.5 million pages? Why aren't they being released? And so that argument is going to continue. They should have, George, in my view, 6 months ago, released all 6 million pages at one time. Get it out, get it done, and get it over with. Instead, we are going to continue to have this drip, drip, drip. And there are wealthy men all over this country who are holding their breaths.
Well, you see the first reports that we're getting, and this net that Jeffrey Epstein cast is very, very wide.
It is, and I think everyone caught in it deserves to have their records out there. I think the Trump administration has handled this so incredibly badly. They look so sus on this, whether they want it to be over or not. Let's remember, it's in the MAGA corners. They are very upset about this. They think that he has been betraying his pledge to not protect the establishment and the elite. So even among certain corners, we had Marjorie Taylor Greene leave Congress essentially over this fight. So I think that it is going to continue dripping, and all those men out there, I hope they are sweating.
This really was the first issue Republicans in Congress broke from the president.
Without question, and here are the MAGA corners. This summer I was in the town of Lake Ozark, at Lake of the Ozarks, and there's a little store called Teresa's Trump Shop. And I walked in, they have all your garden variety Trump paraphernalia, and I asked the lady, full disclosure, I don't know if it was actually Teresa, I said, do you have any release the Epstein t-shirts or bumper stickers? And she laughed and said no, and said, what's the holdup? And if your business is invested, your daily life is invested in Donald Trump, and you're asking that question, you have a real problem with the MAGA base, the MAGA corners.
I couldn't quite tell from listening to Hakeem Jeffries where he thinks most of the Democrats are going to vote on whether or not to hold the Clintons in contempt. What's your read of it? Do you think there can actually be a deal before the vote?
Well, I hope so, because, look, the Clintons are willing to testify. They're willing to talk. And somehow or another, Mr. Coleman, the chairman of the committee, would like to extract something from the Clintons that he's not asking everyone else. He's dismissed the other subpoenas. George, I think the victims and survivors deserve to have their stories told. And the Justice Department, with this drip strategy, is only delaying the fact that we're going to see all of these men and women exposed. I'm just horrified by the whole thing. I can't even read this, and I like to read salacious gossip, redacted or unredacted, but this is filth. This is dirty. And after the man was convicted, Mr. Epstein, people still came to him, wanting to go to his island, making phone calls, trying to take the edge off by, this is Mr. Musk, I want to let loose. I'm like, what kind of people are we dealing with? No, the victims deserve to be respected, and I hope that when this conversation happens next week, we can get another round of information out there.
Chris, you saw me ask Attorney General about all